What's up, I am PX4 Manga and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going through my July haul, so that's everything I picked up in the month of July, including manga, light novels and Danmei. As always, we're going to go through this publisher by publisher, starting with Viz Media. First up from Viz, from the Shoujo Beat line, we have Otaku Vampire's Love Bite Volume 4. I'm really loving this series. The art is really pretty, the story is fun, and I can't get enough of an otaku living their dreams. And the added bonus of it being a vampire story with a slow building romance just ticks all the boxes for me. This is a fun one, and I think it will make a great anime if it ever gets picked up for one. And next up from Viz Shoujo Beat, we have Tamen's B-Side. This one has been picked up for an anime. It is a fun and funny shoujo about an idol group and their number one fangirl, most specifically Tamen's number one fangirl. It's so fun and silly with great art and is packed filled with two-faced characters, which I love. And now continuing with Viz, moving into the Shonen Jump that I picked up, we have some volumes of Seraph of the End, volume 17, 20 and 24. The random volume numbers is because one, I'm filling in gaps, and two, I just picked up what volumes they had because I picked these up in a local bookshop. So far this year I have been catching up with collecting the volumes of Blue Exorcist, and now I'm moving on to catching up with collecting the volumes of Seraph of the End. So you'll probably see a couple of volumes of Seraph of the End in all of the hauls that I have coming for the rest of the year. I have yet to start reading Seraph of the End. I love the anime, and of course we only got 2 seasons, and who knows, maybe it will continue one day. We obviously hope. We felt that way about Blue Exorcist for a long time, like it was never going to come back, and it did, so here's to hoping. I also got a couple of volumes of Undead Unluck. I think I'm now 2 volumes behind the current release. I have not started reading Undead Unluck yet. I am waiting for all of the volumes to come out. I am tempted all the time to just start, but I think I'm going to wait at this point. And we have volume 31 of Blue Exorcist, so now that I have caught up, I can get the volumes as they release. I am hoping to catch up with reading it soon. I've only read up to volume 10, so I need to hurry up. Plus my brother, every time I see him, is like, did you bring Blue Exorcist? Because he wants to borrow it. He has also only read to volume 10. Now we're going to get into a stack of Viz Shonen Jump manga that I picked up secondhand. So I grabbed these volumes used from Sci-Fi, starting with Slam Dunk volumes 1, 2 and 3. This series is so highly praised, and I am not really a sports manga reader, but when I saw these volumes available used, I said, you know what, I'll grab them. I can always read the first 3, or I can just like slowly collect this as I come across it used, which I have so many series that I'm doing that for. But we'll see, this one gets so much praise, so I'm interested to check it out. And we have volume 1 of Black Cat. I think in some of my previous hauls I picked up a couple other random volumes of this, so I now own 1, 2, 4 and 6, so I'll have to have a look and try and fill those gaps in and just continue collecting this as I see it. Burn the Witch, I don't know if this is getting more volumes or what, because it's like Burn the Witch 1. This is from the creator of Bleach, and I watched the anime. There's only a small few episodes for it, but I thought it was good. And another random volume of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist volume 24. I have a random assortment of Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles, some from my childhood and a couple that I have managed to pick up used, either from a local secondhand bookshop or from Sci-Fi. And last from the Viz Shonen Jump is some volumes of D. Greyman. Again, this is another one where I was like, will I get the omnis or will I get the singles? But like the covers are all really cool, so I just started picking up them when I saw them used, but it's still possible that I'm going to end up getting the omnis. I don't know. Pink Candy Kiss volume 2. This is a GL. I don't know how this is going to go because she's married, but like her husband's nice. She likes him. Obviously they haven't spoken about her sexuality, like, but yeah, this is a GL. The art's really, really pretty. I'm enjoying it. And last from Viz Media, from the Viz signature line, we have Boys Abyss volume 10. I am really enjoying this series. It is dark, it is upsetting. Proceed with caution, check content warnings, etc. I don't know what's going to happen. There are 8 volumes left in this, and now we have a couple of volumes from Sublime, starting with The World's Greatest First Love volume 18. I love this series. This is a very long running series. I just love Ritsu so much. He is my favorite BL manga character. I just love to see him suffer. But this series just has a special place in my heart because it has been with me for so long, and it's my all-time favorite BL. Therapy Game Restart Volume 5. This is such a great series. The art is beautiful, but if you're interested in getting into this series, there is a prequel called Secret XXX. Then there is Therapy Game Volumes 1 and 2, and then you're into Therapy Game Restart, where there is 5 volumes currently available in English. But I really enjoyed this one, it's fun. And last up from Sublime is Ask and You Will Receive Volume 2. Oh my god, I love this. It's so fun. The art is so pretty. They are so just This is great. This is an office romance. And now I have 3 volumes from Kodansha, starting with In the Clear Moonlit Dust, Volume 8. This is a shoujo romance. This is so good. The art is beautiful. The characters are really endearing. I love this one. The Dashing Zaddy and His Icy Protege, Volume 2. This one is so funny. It is a rom-com BL office romance. So funny, so silly. The art and paneling is just like a bit wacky and fun, and I really love it. I can't wait for more. Last from Kodansha, we have Senpai is an Otoku Noko, my cross-dressing classmate. This is like a webcomic, so it's in color. This has a anime that aired last year, and I loved it so much. It was heart-wrenching, and I went and read the whole webcomic. This is great. The art's like really fun and silly and simple, but like the story is gut-wrenching. And now I have a couple of miscellaneous volumes, so I just have like 1 volume from each publisher, and all of these I picked up used. So first up we have Devil's Line Volume 4. I have not watched the anime for this or started reading it. I am just picking these up as I come across them used. Mob Psycho Volume 3. I really enjoyed the anime for this. Again, I'm just picking up the volumes as I come across them in order used. Junjo Romantica. This is the other really long running series that is by the same author as The World's Greatest First Love. I think they published up to volume 12 or 13. I'm not sure. I do really truly believe that this will get a republication. And last for the miscellaneous, Inside Mari Volume 1. This is a Shuzu Ushimi, and it was the next Shuzu Ushimi I was hoping to read. However, finding the volumes is next to impossible, apparently. For me anyway, they're not in stock. I managed to find 3 and 4 used, so that's on the way. That'll be in the next haul. I don't know, I just have to keep an eye out. I've obviously got my restock notifications set. And now we're going to be moving into the volumes from Yen Press, but first we have one from Eyes Press, which is Yen Press's line for publishing manhwa. Somatic Error Volume 3. Oh my god, this cover, perfection. I love this series. I have read the whole thing digitally. Eyes Press are now publishing it mature. Amazing. I just love them. So fun. So funny. And now into the Yen Press, we have Nomi X Shiba Volume 2. This is a tropey, silly little BL. It's not doing anything special, but I do like how it kind of like makes sure to get every single trope in there. And next up from Yen Press, we have Tokyo Babylon Volumes 6 and 7. I think the last one of these that I actually read was Volume 3, and I've kind of just been collecting them in 2s since then. I think I'm going to enjoy reading this more as like a binge read, so I've been hanging on to the volumes. Senpai This Can't Be Love Brush Up Volume 2. So there's the one shot called Senpai This Can't Be Love, and then there's the sequel Brush Up, which has 2 volumes. I think this is the last one. It's fine. I really like the art, and that's where the struggle is, because there's just something a bit lacking in the execution. But it's a BL office romance set in a like games graphic design kind of setting. And here's 1 volume that I picked up used from Yen Press. Black Butler is a series that I have been just picking up as I come across them used. I may prioritize picking up the rest of the volumes for next year. We will see. I am eager to read it. And then we have this hefty complete omnibus edition, Stardust Family. I heard great things about this. I saw some good reviews for it. It is a nice chunk, and I have not read it yet. This is like kind of a messed up but interesting concept. Basically, like, parents are not allowed to conceive until they've been like given the green light, and they get the green light by having a like professional child come in and assess them if they will be good parents or not. Definitely very interesting. And another hefty one shot, and my last volume from Yen Press, is Hereditary Triangle. This is actually a hardcover. This one is a love triangle. When they're younger, they hang out and who fancied who or whatever, and one guy goes missing and then the guy comes back. I don't know what happens but I heard it was good, so I picked it up. And next up we have some volumes from Tokyo Pop, starting with one that I picked up used, which is Yagi the Bookshop Goat. Your man's a goat, so he shouldn't be working in a bookshop because goats eat paper. Your man's a wolf and he owns the bookstore and has a big crush on him, and yeah. Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide Volume 6. I'm really enjoying this series. It's very like sweet, semi-educational. If you're into like foodie and travel blog type things, you will love this series, and their like romance is very sweet. The art's cute. It's a good read. Sanctify Lost Paradise, and this is the like extra. So there's volumes 1 to 3 of Sanctify, and that's the main story, and then Lost Paradise is the extra. I have yet to read this. I'm saving it for September, October kind of read. And last from Tokyo Pop, we have 3 light novels, which is My Beautiful Man Volumes 1, 2 and 3. This is basically the complete series series, but there's also a 4th volume which is extras. I read the manga recently enough and I absolutely loved it. This also has a live action, but I have yet to check that out. But I'm really looking forward to reading this. And now we are moving into 7 Seas, starting with Skip and Loafer volumes 1 to 10. I love these spines. The colours are just so pretty. I really enjoyed this. This is a seinen school life, slice of life romance, heavy on the slice of life. It's very sweet. And next up we have a shoujo school life romance, Glasses with a Chance of Delinquent. This one is so fun and silly and I love the art. It's just a good time. And then we have one that I picked up used, Thigh High. I think there's only 3 volumes or 4 volumes or something for this, so I'm probably going to pick them up before I read it. But I saw this recommended. It sounded funny and cute, so I thought I'd pick it up. Another one that I picked up used, My Androgynous Boyfriend Volume 1. There are only 5 volumes for this, so I don't know if I'll read this one and then pick up the rest, or if I will wait and pick up the rest and then read it. But this looks really cute and sweet. And one more that I picked up used is Love on the Other Side, a Nagabe short story collection. This is from the creator of A Girl from the Other Side. I have not read this one yet, but I'm looking forward to. I was kind of thinking of hanging on to it for, again, an October, September read. I think that's kind of like the vibe. Contrasts. This is a BL, another nice chunky volume. It is a sweet high school BL story. Black Blood, the robot yaoi, as people are affectionately calling it. This is a sci-fi story about a botanist and a cyborg security guard. So that's all the manga and light novels, and now we're going to get into the Danmei. So first up I have a couple of volumes from 7 Seas, and then I have a couple from some other publishers. So moving into the Danmei from 7 Seas, we have Case File Compendium Volume 5. I'm enjoying this series more than I was previously. It is slowly wearing me down. I do not ship the main characters, and that's tough. I'm hoping I'll get there on the journey. I'm hoping it'll take me along. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're halfway through this series now. And from the same author, Meat Bun, we have The Husky and His White Cat Volume 9. I love this series. It's just heartbreaking. This is for the angsty girlies. So if you're not someone who likes to read angsty romance, then yeah, this is dark. This is sad. This is beautiful. Amazingly beautifully written. Amazing story. Peerless Volume 4. This is from the same creator as Thousand Autumns. I'm not a Thousand Autumns fan. It also had the problem for me where I never at any point shipped the main couple, so it was difficult. Peerless, on the other hand, I absolutely adore. It is so fun. I love the characters. I love their dynamic. I ship them 100%. I'm looking forward to the next one. And last from the 7 Seas Danmei that I got in July is Dinghai Fuxing Records Volume 1. So this is a new license. This is from the creator of Legend of Exorcism and a bunch of other titles. 7 Seas is pumping out this author's work. This has been my favorite so far. I was loving Legend of Exorcism, but this has blown it out of the water. Same where we have a really fun and funny MC, but instead of being just like a sweetie pie innocent kind of funny, this guy is just like crazy funny. So I enjoyed this even more and I'm really looking forward to continuing it. And now we're moving into the Danmei titles that I picked up from Rossmei. I get my Rossmei and my Via Lasti titles from Atom Comics. They stock these harder to get Danmei publishers. I tend to just do a big order a couple of times a year to catch up on the releases from them. So first up from Rosemary we have Drowning Sorrows in Raging Fire Volume 1. This is from the author Priest. The only other series I have read from them is Guardian. Rosemary always have these slip covers and then a pretty illustrated cover on the inside. The only thing that Rosemary is like letting itself down with is not having inside illustrations. And next we have Global Examination Volume 1. This author has a bunch of series coming out that people are very excited for. So I heard so many great things about Global Examination and I'm really looking forward to reading it. How to Survive as a Villain Volume 2. So this is a Rosemary as well, but it doesn't have a slip cover. It just has a little French flap and one of the random extras. This one is going to be 3 volumes and I'm really looking forward to reading this, but I am waiting for all the volumes to come out. And last from Rossmei we have Nan-chan Volume 2. Again, this is going to be 3 volumes and I'm waiting for the last volume to come out. But I'm really excited to read this. This is from the same creator as Ballad of Sword and Wine, which is published by 7 Seas. It's so pretty. This is a hardcover. And then moving into the titles that I picked up from Via Lasti. This is Soul Vibrations Volumes 1 to 3 and it is complete. These have these beautiful front flaps. This one has a modern setting and I have heard mixed reviews, so I'm interested to check it out for myself. And last up from Via Lasti and last up for this haul is To Rule in a Turbulent World Volume 1. That is the inside flap. So pretty. So that is everything that I picked up in the month of July. As always, the majority of these volumes were picked up on Sci-Fire, and you can use my code PX4Manga for 5% off any order. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am sorry it is so late. I promise that August's video will not be so late into September, but in the next couple of weeks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.